This is the Northwest Tank Line Super Bowl show coming to you from Las Vegas Radio Row, Mandalay Bay, Super Bowl 58. Forget about all of it, baby. It doesn't get bigger. You want to talk Mahomes? Forget about Mahomes. You want to forget about Andy Reid. Forget about, Bosa. We have the biggest star in Vegas sitting down with us right now, the legend himself, Wayne Newton. Mr. Newton, thank you so much for taking time out to join us.
You are so nice, and I'm staying to meet this guy that you were just talking about because, you said some of the nicest things I've ever heard, Thank you very much.
Well, I got to tell you, I know you have tons of fans. We've just got people all over the place. I got to ask you, Vancouver, imagine you've come and visited our fair city a few times.
Oh, my God. I played Vancouver at a place called The Cave.
Oh, yeah.
I played the theaters there. My best friend in the world is from Lethbridge, Ontario. And,
Alberta, Lethbridge, Alberta.
Yes,
yeah.
Alberta. And he passed away a couple of years ago. But we've spent a lot of time in Canada, and the people could not be nicer.
Well, I'll tell you what, talk about nice. You're making the rounds here at Radio Row, promoting the great city of Las Vegas. For people that haven't been to Vegas, give them the sales pitch. Why should they come?
All right. The reason you should come, and this is probably about 10 years old. Vegas has the best entertainment in the world. It has the best restaurants in the world. It has the best shopping in the world. And now we have world-class sports here, starting with our hockey team. When they first started here, I did an interview with a Canadian press, and they said, well, what do you think about the game? And I said, well, it looks like our Canadians against your Canadians. And that's what it was at the time.
Yeah.
And so we are thrilled that they're here, and we're thrilled that Vegas has come to this place in history.
How excited are you about the Super Bowl, and do you have a team that you're rooting for?
Well, I'm very excited about the Super Bowl, and nobody ever thought 10 years ago that this would happen. The team I'm supporting is the one that's going to win.
You got to be a politician. Forget a musician. You got to be a politician. Hey, I got to throw this in. One of my friends, got to know him over the years. I remember when he played the clubs in Vancouver, Michael Bublé. I imagine you've heard his music.
Oh, yes, and I'm a big fan.
You got to be a big fan of Michael's, right?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
He does an amazing job. That old school crooner that, that Vegas was known for, right? And Vegas still is known for.
Frank Sinatra used to call us all saloon singers, and that's really what we are. And Blue Wave fit right into that and picked it up, and I'm so proud of him.
You look back at those years. How much is Vegas? It's got to be like night and day from when you first arrived here to what it is now, though.
It is night and day. I came here at 15 years old.
Yeah.
And I've been here all these years, which is 20 years now? And, give a few. I'm not very good at math. And the truth is that you could not do a television show from this town when I came here. The first time that Dinah Shore or Merv Griffin or any of those people came to town was about maybe 10 years after I had come here, and I came here in 1959. So the town has changed. People talk about Sin City. There's nothing that goes on here that doesn't go on in every other city in the world. And so Vegas is just an incredible place to visit.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we let you go, the one movie that I love the entire National Lampoon Vacation series. The one that you were in, the Vegas Vacation. I had, like a kid, I had this huge crush on Beverly D'Angelo. Very beautiful woman.
Well, that's two of us,
And that scene where you guys are eating the pasta and all that, that scene just cracked me up. How could she resist your charms, by the way? Come on. She should have been
she's so wonderful. And what most people do not know is that Beverly was a singer, too. Okay. She was from Columbus, Ohio. Her father owned a nightclub, and he had a big band, and she was the band singer. So, and they also don't realize that Chevy Chase's mother is a classical pianist and teaches at one of the universities. Okay. So we would we would rap and sing and do all that kind of stuff between takes. It was one of the most fun motion pictures I've ever done.
By the way, before we let you go, you've done a lot of show business. You've done a lot of press conferences. What's your entire perception and take on this whole Radio Row schmozzle that's going on here?
This is pretty incredible.
Wow.
And it's tough for performers or even press people or even athletes, because there are so many of you people, and all of you are quality people. So it's tough to pass ones and let them say, hey, could I get a picture?
Yeah.
Could we talk a second? When you'd love to do that, because you're such class people.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Newton, we appreciate you so much for stopping by. It truly is a highlight to interview a legend and a man who actually had a couple of scenes with Beverly D'Angelo as well. So I got to say that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Glad we made you laugh.
Thank you.